What's going on, everybody? Got another video today for y'all. Um, Maybe kind of explaining how to, rank up in this game. I thought since just recently got to Eternity, which is top 100 right now, should put me number 70 on the leaderboard right now. So I'm gonna kind of give y'all some tips on, how to climb, how to rank up solo queue, because I don't queue with anybody. I run solo, but it wouldn't hurt to get people to play with. But anyway. This is how my 5 tips to kind of help y'all improve. So, tip number 1 is to become as flexible as possible, right? You don't want to lose games just because no one will play support. Now, I'm not saying that you have to pick support. And don't insta lock support. Pick like DPS or tank, but if you can't, like if no one else can play support, then be one of those people that can flex support. You will get some games where your teammates just suck and they let you down, but it's better to have that than just to lose the game because you have no supports. Now, in the lower ranks, like bronze to like, you know, GM and stuff like that, you could probably get away with one support actually, because you just have to be a lot better than the other team. But that's kind of my tip 1, like become as flexible as possible. Tip number 2, I would say, is to not try not to burn all your ults in one team fight, right? Keep in mind that you have other team fights you need to win, and keep track of ults. Like, don't just be like, hey, we're gonna all burn all 6 of our ults immediately. Like, at that point, you're not gonna have anything for the next fight. You get rolled. Like, and you gotta keep some ults to win the team fight, especially support ults. Like, don't just be throwing them out randomly. Make sure you always kind of be reactive to something with a support ult. Don't just like pop randomly. Never do that. My third tip is to pick characters that synergize well with your team. Like, if you have a dive comp, right, and you're the one hit scan character or something, it's gonna be kind of hard for them to help you if they're in the backline diving, right? So you might want to pick a character that kind of synergizes with your team, as that would give you a higher chance of winning. If you're all doing the same thing, you'll be more likely to be on the same page. But that's what I would recommend for tip 3. Tip 4, the fourth tip, is that you should ban with intention. Do not just ban the meta every time. If you have a dive comp, ban the dive counters. It just makes sense. You have dive, ban Bucky, ban Namor, ban those kind of characters. You gotta ban stuff for your comp. If you have a rocket, ban Phoenix. Stuff like that. You should always ban to help your comp out. There's no reason to ban characters that don't affect your comp at all. And then my 5th and final tip on how to rank up is to I'm not gonna lie, I don't join voice chat at all. And honestly, I think it's better for most people if you don't. Especially in those lower ranks, like, you're not getting any good value out of talking to people down there, really. Now, in the higher ranks, it might be worth talking to people, but to be honest, I wouldn't necessarily recommend saying, or I'm not going to say I wouldn't recommend, I'm going to say that you don't necessarily have to talk to people, but what you should do is have, your communications, how you do like your I need healing and stuff like that, have your ultimate button tabbed to that, right? So that you can, tell people that you're about to ult, stuff like that, without having to actually be a voice. This has helped me out tremendously, as I main Punisher, right? I'm trying to let them know, hey, I need a bubble, but I'm not in voice chat, so it's like, hey, I need a bubble, or for my ult, or hey, I'm Punisher ulting, like stuff like that. Kind of let your teammates know what you're about to do, even though you're not in voice. And those are kind of my 5 tips to rank up. I can give like a more in-depth thing with specific roles in another video if y'all would enjoy that. But just let me know in the comments down below, and I'll be down to do that. But anyway, hopefully these 5 tips will help y'all out. Good luck with the games. I will catch y'all in the next video. Goodbye.